Hi guys, welcome back to the Sullivan Pursuit. This is my part 2 of my Guatemala series. Today we're going to the beach and to El Paredon. So without further ado, I'll let you enjoy the beach of the Black Sands in Guatemala. The journey to El Paredon from Antigua was relatively easy, only a few hours, and I ended up staying at COCORI Lodge with some people I had met from Antigua, and I really enjoyed it. They had amazing food, amazing scenery, and a small fishing village off the west or Pacific coast of Guatemala. El Paredon is known for two things. The first thing they're known for is their beautiful black sand beaches, which are said to be the result of volcanic ash. And the second thing that they are known for is their surfing. They're one of the best surfing beaches in Central America, and they have nice shaped waves. The only thing that's a little tricky is they do have really strong currents. Unfortunately, I was unable to surf because of a toe injury, so I just had to make do with watching all these other amazing people surf and catch these great waves and just watching them rip. We really did have a nice group of people that were there, and we were staying at a few different hostels. So there's 3 and they're all very close together. So this is COCORI and the food, and we were able to go back and forth between all of them, which was really nice because you could kind of explore a little bit, and everything was in walking distance. This was the dorm room that we slept in. A lot of the roofs are made from the mangroves that are right next door. This is when we visited our friends at Mellow Hostel, and this is Driftwood Hostel. It got really hot during the day, so I ended up waking up early every morning, earlier than almost everyone. I would get up at 5 a.m. and just go for walks on the beach and just explore with no one around, and the sunrises were absolutely incredible. And you can't tell me that this dog does not match the sand. So on one of the last days there, me and my friend Jenny, we went out into the mangroves with Henry the guide, and we saw a bunch of cool crabs, and it was completely different than the mangroves in Florida. It was really interesting, and we had such a fun group, and yeah, whee! The best part of this whole time in El Paredon and at COCORI was just like so chill. It was just so easy to relax, to chill on the beach. When it got hot in the middle of the day, I just hung out in a hammock for hours. Like, It was just so easy to just exist, and I highly recommend for everyone to go here at some point because I really did like it. So leaving El Paredon was quite sad, but it was cool to know I was going to a new adventure. We did not realize it when we got in the van, but we actually started off the 7-hour trip by getting on a float and going down the river, which was really cool because I had never been on a ferry like this before. So I let you enjoy my little adventure here into the jungle in the river, and then I have a story to tell you about my toe. So stay tuned and I'll see you in a bit. Alright, so let's stop and talk about Acatenango. So when I was hiking down Volcano Acatenango, I got a rock in my toe and my toe ended up getting really screwed up. I went to the beach, I was just ignoring it, and then when I went to the beach it got really infected, and so it was swollen to about 3 times its size. It had a blood blister that wasn't black under the nail, and like it was pretty painful and I couldn't walk too much on it. But I just was like, you know what, I'm going to make the best of it, I'm going to enjoy it, it's going to fall off on its own. It did not do that. So when I went to Lake Atitlan next, which was a 12-hour drive through mountains, I went to a clinic in the main town and there was a long wait, so I was like, nope, not going to do this. So I went to a little town where I was staying and I went up to the clinic on the hill, and it's a public clinic, so it's the free Guatemalan healthcare. And we were able to communicate enough to where she tried to put needles in my toe and I was screaming, no! Like, I hate needles. I have the most like crazy fear of needles. Like, it's literally terrifying for me for anything like that. So without the anesthetic that they were trying to put in my toe, she ripped the toenail off slowly, and then they had to cut out the infection underneath. And then I think I had a really bad limp for about 2 or 3 days, and then I had to walk like just normal with it open, and it was just really scary to like have your like open wound toe, like, because they said it would heal faster. So that was my experience with my toe. But yeah, I'm very glad I did everything. I'm glad it worked out the way it did, and they gave me free antibiotics to help with infection, so that was great. A lot of people don't like the Guatemalan healthcare system, but they did work for me, and so in 6 months I should have a brand new toenail. Acatenango. Alright guys, I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and I'm looking forward to doing part 3 of my Guatemala series where we go to Lake Atitlan and I show you all the videos of that and my experience there. So stay tuned for that next week and I'll see you then. Much love, and if you like my stuff, as always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.